don't mind that, just a few hooligans. Yeah, so we just come down here. We're actually in the heart of Melbourne now, and we've stopped off at a place that I've been wanting to do for a while, but just sort of let it get the better of me, called Princes Pier. So actually, fun fact, I've just had my whole history rewritten for me, because Princess Highway and Princess Pier were never a thing, and it's always been Princes. So there's that. Anyway, we'll be here soon. It's a big old pier that used to be here. It's no here no more, and they left all the stumps in the ground. So we're going to go and check that out. And yeah, after that we're going to head off over to well, we're here for sunset, to be honest, and then during the day tomorrow I'm going to chase a surf lifesavers hut down another place a couple of hours from here. So we'll get down there and do that, and I'll add this one with the other video. Bit of cloud in the sky, not sure if it's going to hang around or not, but with any luck it will. So yeah, anyway, I'll get set up over there, have a look around and see what we can do. Hopefully there's not a million people on the pier and I'll find myself being camera shy. Alright guys, so we're down here on Princes Pier, and there's a few people around, but you've got fishermen who line the back of the pier here, and you've got a whole heap of pay for view binoculars out here as well. The other issue I found is that the sun rises this time of the year further behind you, and it sets right beside you on the right hand side. So sunset, it will generally work, but there's a bit of cloud out there, and I'm afraid that it might snuff out the light altogether. Even though we've got really good clouds to catch the light, it may snuff it out on the horizon over there because there's just too much of it. But when you have a look out here, if you go too far to the left or too far to the right, it doesn't equal out and balance out the old pier. So you've really got to get it smack in the middle and share the space with the fishermen and do the best you can do. But look, I'm shooting with a zoom lens on, a medium zoom, 24-105, the Canon. I've zoomed in a little bit, and I'll shoot at about f16 to try and get everything in focus. They seem to be solid, the piers, they're not moving around in the water, so that's a bonus. But so yeah, it's just a hurry up and wait game, see what happens. And anyway, I'll load the photo up into this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and yeah, we'll see how we go with it. Well, that didn't quite work out the way that I expected. Nah, to be honest, we did get some nice golden side light on Princess Pier, and sorry, Princes, not Princess. But I'll tell you what, my whole childhood memories have been ruined from that change of that name. Nothing too much happened in the sky, but we did get some nice light on the sides of the pier. So I'll put that photo up. It's not all sunshine and rainbows out here, but I'll tell you what, I quickly threw the 1-400 lens on and pointed it out at the big bridge over there in Melbourne, and got some amazing light off that. So I'll put that up, let me know what you think in the comments below. And yeah, it is sunset here, but we are merging this video with this location with another location tomorrow down on one of the beaches. So yeah, we'll be heading down there soon enough, but for now it's back to camp for a feed and kick back and watch a bit of a movie, chill out a bit and get some rest. Alrighty guys, so yeah, it is the following day for us, and we are headed out to a place called Main Beach in Lake Entrance at Melbourne. So there's a surf lifesavers hut down there that I'm going to check out. Like, yeah, okay, I seen something from somebody else a couple of years ago and it just sparked, like, sort of piqued my interest. So yeah, I'm pretty keen to go and shoot that. It was, yeah, I thought it was pretty cool anyway. Like, yeah, okay, the pier didn't exactly work out yesterday how I wanted it to, but after the video that I did with you guys on the pier, a little bit of sunlight did come across from the side, which you would have seen that on the pier, on the sides of the poles of the pier, the old pier that was there, obviously. But there was a whole heap of gorgeous light that happened over the Westgate Bridge in Melbourne, and I was able to, like, I just really quickly disconnected my lens that I was using for the pier and put on the 1-400 and aimed out at the Westgate Bridge and got a lovely photo of that. So look, it's already come up in the video, you have seen that, so really happy with that. Yeah, just one of those spur of the moment things where I thought, you know, the light's telling me what to do here, and I was just lucky enough to have an amazing, well, I guess what you would call a mega structure sitting off in the background too. So really happy with that. Really happy with the 1-400 lens too. The Tamron 1-400 is a superb lens. I used to have the Canon 1-400, the first model, and I've got to be honest, this one is just way better. So happy with the shot that turned out there. But yeah, the sun is high, and we may or may not have blue skies or some cloud in. We've got about 4 or 3.5 hours to travel to our stop. So I don't know what the weather's going to be doing there, but it's actually, like, you can actually shoot the beaches and stuff like that. So I'm not shooting the water here at the beach. I'll be shooting west, so I'll be shooting away from the water, so I don't really have to worry about the glare in the water, controlling the highlights like that. So I've got that working for me. And the other thing with shooting down here on the beach like this is, it's not like in the forest where when the sun's high you have really dark, harsh shadows and really bright highlights, and it just looks really messy and chaotic because of that. So whereas on the beach the light is evenly spread across the whole scene, so you know, for a lot of travel photographers and stuff, you probably know what I'm talking about. But for you other photographers, the reason that works is because of that very reason. So yeah, I've decided to swing past there and photograph that before I head off to my final stop. Yeah, so we'll be there soon, and I'll be with you again soon. We'll shoot that. Alright guys, so we made it down onto Lake Entrance, and for me, what piqued my interest to be down here was the life-saving hut behind me. And the reason for that is that from a photographer's perspective, you've got this leading fence that leads in, and you've got all this grass up the back here, and the way that the land contours here on the ocean, and the sun sort of sets in the backdrop there. So while it's not sunrise at the moment, or sunset at the moment, the sun's still setting behind the hut there, so it should work out pretty well. But the thing that comes in is that when the sun's up high, you don't have a lot of harsh shadows on the ocean, because you don't have all the forest that creates that high dynamic range and make it look messy. So it still looks a pretty clean shot. But yeah, I've shot an f11 here. I've done one up close, one at a medium range and one at a further away. just so I have a few different photos to pick from when I get home. But if that photo turns out to be any good, I'll put it up, and let me know what you think in the comments below. So that's for the photographers, but for the holiday goers and for the adventurers, lake entrance out here in Victoria, fantastic. You've got the ocean down one side, you've got lovely play areas and park areas in there alongside the lake. It seems to be a real mecca for holiday going, so yeah, definitely worth you coming and checking it out sometime. Anyway, that's a wrap up for this video. Don't forget to drop us a like and a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thanks for coming along for the ride.